Hi, welcome to another edition of Transcribing with the Music Transcriber. Today we'll be looking at a Sibelius 6 plugin called Batch Processing Score Info. It allows you to set all of the fields of the score info for a folder of scores, which can be very helpful for the publisher or any engravers who have a bunch of scores for one client, or even just want to append maybe their name to all scores on their computer or in a folder. You put their name in the copyist field, or if you're updating the copyright information for all of the scores in a folder or on your computer for that matter, this plugin is really valuable. So right now I just did a project for a great publisher, Numbered Notes, and they do I guess it would be considered a universal tablature. It's an alternative notation system, but they've been able to do it all in Sibelius, so it's really cool stuff. And right now I just did a folder of their scores, and I'd like to change their part names to, I did all of their beginner scores, so I'm going to call the beginner scores numbered notes. That's what they like to use at the top of all of their scores. And I also want to put in the publisher name, and I want to include my name as the copyist, so I did this one. And the copyright is their website, and if I'm using wildcards in all of my scores, what's going to happen is I'm able to really update the score for a whole folder of scores by just using this plugin. So that's all the fields I want to do, and what you need to do is you need to only turn on the fields you want to change. Otherwise, you would be changing these fields to blank. So that's useful if you want to clear your scores. But I just want to do it for my part name. So I chose to disable all, and now I'm going to manually enable the fields I would like to insert my new value. I just check them, and I want to choose a folder where it is, and depending on what operating system, you'll get your file locator for your computer's operating system, and you can locate wherever it's kept. I actually had mine up there, so it should be my recent places. It's the kids' music, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose that. And once I'm all set with all of my fields, I can just click OK, and it's going to manually open all of these scores, insert my information. There's an example of the Numbered Notes notation system. There it is again. Some of these scores haven't been converted yet, so they're in standard notation, but that was one that I did do. But I figured before I even finish them, I'm going to insert my score info, and it's going to go through all of these scores, and you see there's a nice little progress dialog. It lets me know I've only done 5 of my 39 scores, but I'm going to process 39 scores and not have to do any work. In fact, I'm going to wrap up this video and go check my email and go work on something else while this is running. So feel free to email me or check out the website. My address is right here, Music Transcriber at themusictranscriber.com, and the website, which you guys might know from the page that you're viewing this on, is themusictranscriber.com. And if you want specifically to go to the plugins, just go to Plugin Store. Thanks a lot, and I'm going to let this finish up over here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.